And welcome back, everyone, to more of just the spookiest stream on the internet. Just the scariest thing you ever did see. Odd me slightly out of position. Let's move him back like that. Okay. We're getting extremely scared right now, as I'm sure you are. This is Dementium the Ward. Remember what happened last time? We were going through this very frightening, deserted mental institution that was swarmed with zombies, bugs, and we went outside into a sort of a breezeway when we were killed by screaming flying heads. That's where we are right now. Hopefully we don't die here again, because if we do, we actually have to start the whole chapter over again. So I just played up to this point. Let's get the gun out. Let's get the gun and shoot these heads. I'm not a fan of these heads. Okay, they're down there somewhere. Yeah. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I can hear them. There. Yeah, there's one. Move out of the way. That is still funny. That is still funny to me. So those, yes, the screaming heads. They like it breezy. They like the outside. They like it humid. So they like being out in the rain here. Well, these might just be glass windows. Maybe no rain is actually getting inside. But oh no. The bridge is out. We can see the outside of this place we're in. It's really quite large. And we're way up. We want to get down, I would suppose, so we can get out of here. But we're a long way away from that, we can see. But this has been blocked off. If we look at the map, we could see where we are. And we could see the direction that we're trying to go in. But we can't get there. However, we can go this way and head to the other bridge that we can see on that map. It's a good thing there are so many, pills and painkillers just lying around. And ammo. Ammo for our gun. Because, you wouldn't think that would be needed around here. You would think that maybe someone would clean that up, put the... Oh, there's another head. Shoot that head. Looks like they were just chilling out in here. They weren't really doing anything until we came in. And then it just goes flying by. Kinda hesitant to go out in this hallway, because if I do... Here it comes. Is that it? Yep, that's it. This is the most frightening of enemies. Where is it? I didn't kill it. Pretty sure. Yep, there it is. There it goes. I can't go out until I get it. Because if I go out in the hallway, it has a clear path at me. So if I'm hiding out... Okay, there. If I'm hiding out on the side, at least it can't get straight at me. Okay, so we're trying to get to the right side of the map. The only reason I know this is because I've beaten this level before. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out. Otherwise, because there's no indication on the map that you're supposed to go this way, so I guess you're just supposed to explore until you find something. But with that... Chapter 3 is over. We now begin Chapter 4. The Cleaver. What could that mean?
That is all I know my mother. I know my father.
Man, sound of a child singing. Never such a sound put a chill down my spine than the sound of a child having fun. Such a thing is just something that gets to me on a primal level. There's a child in that elevator. There's a little girl pointing right at me. How did they know? My only fear. Children. Uh-oh. Yep, we recognize that sound. It's these things. I hate these things. Yes, you remember those leeches or those maggots, whatever they are, from the previous level? They're small. And they just kind of get around everywhere. Yep, there they are. That one just came down from the ceiling, because why not? I don't think they can attack us from the ceiling. I think they have to come down like that if they want to get at us. We remember... Oh, I hear another one. There it is. Don't know how they get behind me like that. Oh, and yet another. Remember in the previous level, we saw that there were incubators growing these things, which you might wonder what kind of evil science has been going on in this fine institution. It is a psychiatric ward after all, so of course bad things are going on, because that's what happens in psychiatric wards in movies and video games. They're just the evilest things ever. Maybe they were sleeping in baby incubators? It could be. I am gonna go with evil science, though. I think that's what's happening here. Is he faking? No, we're walking right over him, so I guess he's not faking. Technically speaking, this is pretty impressive for the DS. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what sold this game when it came out. Whoops. That this is, on a technical level, beyond what you might expect from the original DS. And the control scheme of using the touchscreen for sort of a mouse look is pretty... I mean, it does do a number on your hand. But it actually is kind of impressive that they were able to get something like this happening. Like with Metroid Hunters. Of course, it's not like you see many games that use this kind of control scheme because of the awkwardness of it. But if you are able to get your hands in a comfortable enough position, it does work all right. Oh no, more leeches. Like, the aiming seems fine. Works well. No hint of a story so far. We saw at the beginning of the game, whoops, we ran across a newspaper saying something about a husband murdering a wife, and then in a bathroom we saw some writing on the mirror that said murderer. I don't know what it's getting at, but aside from that, we really have not seen anything regarding a story. Okay, now we're in a larger room with a lot of bugs. The bugs can hurt us, but I don't think they go directly for us, so if we stay away from them, we should be okay. And it looks like we're in a morgue. It's very creepy indeed. Surrounded with dead bodies. It's very scary. Yes, that's right, Payne. We're in the dead house. Let us not forget. What's this? So, chat, perhaps you seek the truth. The truth is all lies. Purloined of their youth. Count the dead men's eyes. It's scary. What could that mean? Chat? What sort of devilish puzzle from beyond the grave is this all about? Well, it said count the dead men's eyes. We know that we came from a room with dead men. So perhaps if we counted the number of dead men that are in there, then multiply that by 2, maybe we would know what number they're talking about. So let's go do that. Except, let's not do that, because I already did that. There's 6 dead men in the morgue, so there's 12 eyes. And that's the lock, which now we can get the shotgun. That seems like a very inconvenient lock. I mean, they would have to change that all the time, depending on if any new bodies came in or if any went out. Or if there were bodies that had only one eye or no eyes, you would just have to constantly be changing the combination on that padlock. That guy's green. The green zombies are upgraded. They can spit stuff at us, and I think they're a bit tougher than the usual zombies. Shotguns are helpful to us, that's right. I'm not sure how this shotgun will be helpful, but I'm sure we'll figure out a way to use it in some helpful way. So many closets in this institution, so much storage space. I bet they never run out of places to put things. Why is my heart beat so loud? Obviously, I am scared to death of what we're seeing right here. Let's try the shotgun. I just can't handle it. Oh, see, it spat green stuff at us out of its chest. It's obviously symbolic of something or other, because that's what they do in horror games. They symbolize stuff. Unfortunately, no, I cannot take a piss. There is no piss counter in Dementium the Ward. This game was not made by David Cage. I'm sure David Cage would have rectified that problem had he been behind this game. I'm sure you could make a closet counter for Dementium. That number would go way up. You see so many closets in this game. Heard a sound, sort of like someone dragging some kind of large knife? I don't know why that would be the thing that comes to my mind. It's just what it sounded like to me. Oh good, the music started again. That was a really tension-filled moment right there. These leeches, they really like hanging out in the vents, waiting for us to come by. That's like their only trick. A trail of blood. This is very ominous. Following the blood trail, you might think, might be a bad idea. Because that is a lot of blood. Whatever came through here had a tremendous amount of blood in its body. And by the way, hey, leeches. If you forgot about leeches, they're still here. Can't forget about those. What is the protagonist doing with his left hand? Well, I'm using my left hand to control movement. So obviously, I can't use my left hand in the game for anything, otherwise that would break my precious immersion. I guess that's how that works. He's using his left hand, to pick up each leg and move them manually. That would make sense. We are not moving very fast. Well, this blood trail we've been following goes through here. Oh no! It's Naked Fat Guy and he's coming right for us. He knocked us down. He can do that. He can knock us down with one hit. Gotta run. Gotta get away from him, because he can move kind of fast. He's following us, but we have a shotgun. We want to go for headshots. What? Do I hear leeches? Are there leeches joining this party? I can't abide this. Yep, there's one. I will not accept leeches in... No, he can spit at us too. And I'm almost dead. I have to watch myself. I have to be careful now. He can kill us very quickly, if he can actually hit us. We have to back off and do the... Oh no! I can't have these leeches coming in here. Is he stuck on something? Is he stuck on the wall? Whoop. Wait, what? What, where is he? Okay, he's coming from over there, I guess. Okay, I see him now. Yep, okay. He vanished for a bit. I don't know what happened there. I haven't seen that before. He got trapped in the wall, I guess. It's a good thing that we've got this wall of am I getting poisoned? What? Did he shoot me through the wall? He shot me through the wall, didn't he? I guess Naked Fat Guy outsmarted me. Maybe this is how each of these sessions is gonna go. We're gonna keep playing until we die. Well, I mean, that's kind of a shame, because I was almost... I think he had one more to go, and then I would have been able to finish the chapter. But that's gonna be it for right now, because we would have to restart the chapter if we wanted to get back up to him, and we're not going to do that. So this will have to wait until next week. Kind of a short part. But I guess if I was able to kill him and get to the end of the chapter, it wouldn't have been. I'm not sure. That kind of frustrates me, because I don't know what happened. He kind of warped into the wall and then came back out. I call foul. I call shenanigans on that death. The previous death, getting killed by the screaming heads last time, sure. I was just not ready for that. This time, I think that there were shenanigans involved. Anyway, that's it for right now for Dementium the Ward. We got killed by Naked Fat Guy. So we're gonna have to come back next week and give him what for. Show him who's boss. We'll be right back in a few minutes with some more Indigo Prophecy, and we'll see how that staring contest has been going. See you in a few.